Good morning, Ambazonian. Today na Friday, number 12 day for the month of March 2021. Welcome to my daily podcast.
Toothbrush and chewing stick. Them they do the same work, but if you check, say someone better pass your friend. That one on your pocket, I might say the two they work. Oh, yeah.
My name na Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonian Defense Forces, aka Sense Pass King. Today we go start with foreign news as the President of Ghana, Nana Akufo, he don visit Switzerland. He tell the Switzerland say Ghana no go still dey export cocoa for Switzerland. This one it come after the Switzerland government they don talk for you say they need the cocoa where Ghana get for offer am for the world market.
And the chocolate coins, both products that every child here grows up with and which are considered typically Swiss. But neither would exist without gold and cocoa, which we import on a large scale from Ghana. It is quite simple. We need the raw materials, and you have the raw materials.
Without mixing word or fear and favor, President Nana Akufo, he talked directly for the Switzerland. Them say the Ghanaian people they no one still sell them cocoa again for Switzerland. The one begin sell them na chocolate.
We intend to process more and more of our cocoa in our country with the aim of producing more chocolate ourselves, because we believe that there can be no future prosperity for the Ghanaian people in the short, medium, or long term if we continue to maintain economic structures that are dependent on the production and export of raw materials. That as we shape the future of Ghana and position Ghanaian enterprises to compete effectively on the world stage, we have friends such as the Swiss Confederation to support us in this objective. We are determined in Ghana to ensure that succeeding generations of Ghanaians do not become victims or pawns of the international economic order, but her beneficiaries. Indeed, the project is a Ghana beyond aid, a Ghana which has discarded a mindset of dependency, aid, charity, and handouts, and is charting a path of self-reliance in her progress, fashioned out of the intelligent and disciplined use of her considerable human and material resources.
So na say Africa the progress. The whole Africa I come out for Ghana and not be belief. We all man for Ambazonia, where then dey for inside the Cameroons that talk so with us. Me they understand say the war it move before. Why that country they only go back, probably they take we go back. Our infrastructure be worse today than the time we the British people they behind we for La Republic. Today, a country, Southern Cameroon, where it be so richly blessed, it rely on La Republic, a country where it rely solely on international aid and the UNDP or whatsoever project where the Germans, all these other countries they do them, why they exploit the country. Our people they need to know, say would they backward because of La Republic, and we need to fight, do everything humanly possible for separate ourselves from this country where it then become a canker worm for our people them. Yesterday, the chairman of the Ambazonian Defense Forces, Benedict Kwa, he then get a meeting for congratulate our forces them for Ground Zero for the wonderful display of professionalism and tactical improvement in our latest operation for Bamenda, where it leads to the kill of 4 Kelebe or terrorist La République du Cameroun occupation forces. Our soldiers they then begin receive the benefits for training as our population self you don't see how the tactics that are improve for the battlefield. Soldiers they need for be more tactical and not for just shoot the run, but for be very precise and for follow instruction them and their techniques and way they don't train them as they did for this war for liberation. The operation for Bamenda if it goes successfully without even a single wounded soldier. The coordination between the soldier them it will be superb. All the 3 different units them for Bamenda where they be go through the operation, them all they are improve enormously. And would expect a second wave for our attacks where you go see include the use of improvised devices them for explosion, where it then be more refined and it be more surgical we dey advise our population for stay away for any checkpoint wey La Republic military dem dey, for no stand for any place wey La Republic dem dey, no matter the place where their army dey, make dem consider those territory as battleground. Now, for Amber to Amber, the press secretary of the Ambazonian Governing Council, Mr. Lucas Asu, in an interview yesterday for the Ambazonian Communication Network television, interviewed the liberation leader, Dr. Cho Ayaba, president of the Ambazonian Governing Council, about allegation made by the splinter group of the IG and its spokesperson, Chris Anu. Unlike other groups and other leaders, the Ambazonian Defense Forces and the Governing Council is a very transparent organization and is accountable to the public, and all this baseless accusation was put before the leader of our liberation, Dr. Cho Ayaba.
Chris Anu of the PIX IG made some severe accusations on your persons. It's a lot of things that have been said about you. So they have enough evidence from official sources that the ADF is part of La République du Cameroon and it's a proxy forces of the Cameroon military. That's the first one. What did you make of this statement?
You want me to respond to Mr. Anu?
This is the dominant question Ambazonians are asking.
I think we should commit him in our prayers and remain focused on the liberation of our homeland. Ambazonians should commit that gentleman in their prayers. He needs help. The second issue is the day Ambazonians will hear I'm in the territory, know that they will be fighting non-stop for 2 months. They will know when I'm in there. When I was there, they said I was not there. Evidence didn't hide, there were videos. You see, I don't have time for talkatives. And I think these discussions are deliberately injected, to play with the mindset of our people. People continue to invest in their liberation. They know how we started, with dim guns, with knives, and through their dedication and sacrifices, we upgraded. We keep injecting the materials. We are not even 1/3 way to where we are supposed to be. And I want to let Ambazonians understand that even Cameroon, who thought they were superpowers, were surprised by the daredevil activities of our fighters at the onset of this struggle. They thought General Ivo came from Mars. The truth about us, I'm not talking only Ambazonians. The most intelligent students, we always thought they had some juju, some medicine from somewhere. It was hard work. They studied. They burnt the night candle. They read the books. If you work hard, you're going to succeed. And we have been working extremely very hard, telling the truth to our people about what we need, being accountable, receiving the support from our people and investing that support in providing for our fighters the materials they need. On a daily basis, we do that. We have done that since morning. We will do that tomorrow until each Ambazonian above the age of 18 is armed to the teeth to face the two enemies that surround us, Nigeria and Cameroon. Until then, I think we should not waste any time for people who are afraid, who are desperate, who have virtually nothing to offer, than try to divide our people. I call on all forces on ground zero to continue their collaboration. They met yesterday in a wonderful meeting and I was briefed today. They are coming together to work to make sure that the division that were instilled deliberately to divide us and then blame others is eliminated. We are on our pathway to a liberated and controlled country, and I ask our people not to be distracted.
That was the leader of our War of Liberation, Dr. Cho Ayaba. And my fellow country people, it just be disheartening when you hear these people coming out to lie. Chris Ano, he lie and he accusation them. He never provide any evidence. If some person for even believe, say maybe sometime the evidence there no need for be presented because maybe they no one expose the informant. But they say Abacho and ADF they work for La Republic. But the whole story in a lie because you hear the Eli say Abacho travel for ground for La Republic with Sheikh Kavi. This one are just absolute lie. They have not traveled. He lie how the ADF they be given weapons by La Republic. Those are absolute lies. No, it's not credible at all. We raise funds, we channel the funds to Ground Zero. Dr. Cho Ayaba is not even involved with the micromanagement of the ADF. He is the commander-in-chief, but he is not the head of the ADF. The head of the ADF is Benedict Kwa. That's why you hear Dr. Cho will always say, I have been briefed. He's been briefed as the president of the governing council. He does not micromanage. He does not involve in terms of arms. He provides inspiration and provide on a macro base the roadmap and policy. And those things have been implemented by the governing council. He does not even involve in the weaponry of those forces. So all those lies of Chris Ano is just ridiculous. It's an insult to the intelligence of our people, and his francophone friends have come out to print it. Even La République Allied, the French newspaper, have also print out this nonsense. This one have shown us say these things are not just accusation, but they are being engineered by La République to destabilize and bring confusion in the mind of our people, because they have seen that after 4 years, they have not done anything to destroy the ADF. As a matter of fact, ADF have doubled itself within the past 2 years, and our capacity have grown significantly. And this is the fear that they have. The so-called Ambazonian team, Ambazonia, that they have formed, which was supposed to go and sell us, have been abandoned by the international community. So they are increasingly desperate as a new coalition for a new deal for negotiation is being forged. When Dr. Cho Ayaba, if he go launch the ADF for inside Daddy, then become make audio them talk say no be Daddy, no be for inside Ambazonia. Until La Republic be go for the go destroy the ADF base before a lot of people they be realize say actually that was in Ambazonia. So now Dr. Cho Ayaba they for Norway, then they realize say he don't go for Yaoundé. If anybody fit sell Ambazonia, Dr. Cho no be those type of person. The structure of the ADF make them impossible for anybody to significantly compromise the ambition and the war effort. I understand, not just a mindset for people then where they be disbelief when they see people where they work very hard. I remember the first time we would display military parade for 2019. The same Chris Ano, they become out of say those guns are plastic guns, they are toy guns. Until when the people in Bui, in Chacha and the gang, they pick up our soldiers and they say, these were real guns. When we're busy looking for bombs to destroy the armored vehicles, these people were eating money. And, when we successfully distribute the bombs and the technology, they did not even believe until Bush Rambo started knocking out armored vehicles in Uku. And we are doing the same thing today. We are focused on our mission to liberate our country. Remember, they did not even believe that General Ivor was actually fighting until it turned out that he was fighting. The ADF destroyed the first SDO of La Republique. We pushed out the first B camps. We have been fighting ever since. We are fighting day and night. We are working very hard for our people. We take the responsibility and the opportunity to serve very seriously, and we are committed to our independence and nothing else. The good thing, na say the soldier them for ground, they them already understand all such manipulation, and they work together. They them abandon these noise makers, and they them they collaborate together. So our people they mean them be rest assured. Say all this noise where they make them at the end for social media, it get little or no impact on our population. We'll get a very effective communication network for ground zero for inform our people, so make no man, no worry, shake, no day. I go want take this opportunity for send a specific message for inside Teke, and it be very important when I forward this message for all man way for Teke, especially any man way it be close to family members and for the people they want to go call their name. Yesterday meeting for inside Mapanda for Teke, we don't get a complete briefing for that meeting, and I want to talk for Mr. Martin Mabosong, when I be lead the Cameroon military the day we then go key General Ivor for inside Teke. Say he get the audacity for step a foot inside Teke, making no say the day where the ADF go catch you, they go pound it inside mortar with mortar pistol, and any collaborator or any person where it waka with ye, they conspire with ye, go receive the same treatment. Atangan Jipo, he dan say na ye, again the same canker worm, make you can meet up chief for inside Teke, for begin install their own fake chiefs them, as they want proliferate chiefs them for go use them politically. The following names and way he dan bring them for the submit them for the chief. One day Pompidou, Amencho Samuel, Awo Hillary, Toge Vitalis, and Manga Stanley. I they send this warning as they planted the go can install when achieve them in this coming week. If una go, me then go make una this fake chief them for political reason, engineered by a foreign government, una go to commit treason and una go face the ultimate punishment for una crimes. Make this one go for una. Me reach una very, very well. Una be very careful. We'll be willing for enter for inside Poto for cross the river for this liberation struggle, and we go do what it takes to liberate our people. No criminal or traitor hiding behind a traditional title will survive. A word to a wise is sufficient. 99 days for the thief, 1 day for Ambazonia.
Calculator and counting stick. Between them fight no day. But now only human being make you be like say the fight between them go overstay.
Capo Daniel signing out.